Published 13:32 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 1st of June 2018. Updated 13:32 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 1st of June 2018. World Rugby have been forced to bail out the USA to the tune of multiple millions of pounds after the Americans' financial catastrophe was accelerated by the staging of Saturday's Wales-South Africa Test. As Sportsmail reported in April, the company who have put on the match, Rugby International Marketing, RIM, the for-profit arm of the USA Rugby which boasts the RFU and Harlequins as minority investors, has been in dire straits. Last year they lost £3 million and needed 27,000 to attend Saturday's Washington, D.C. match in the 45,000-seater RFK Stadium to break even. World Rugby have bailed out the USA after they lost millions hosting Wales v South Africa, but with an estimated 20,000 fans set to turn up, as Wales and the Springboks field second-string teams, RIM, and therefore USA Rugby, who own 75%, are set to make another loss of at least £500,000. Add to the fact that each team has been promised a fee in the region of £550,000, the match has become a major financial burden to add to the pre-existing woes at RIM. Now World Rugby, the game's governing body, have stepped in to ease the losses caused by this overstretching. Only 20,000 seats have been sold for the game at the RFK Stadium in Washington, D.C. They have provided USA Rugby with a substantial loan, which trusted sources say is in the multiple millions of pounds, to be repaid after the World Cup Sevens tournament. World Rugby insists that competition, to be held in San Francisco in July, was never at risk. The loan is not specifically designed to save it and ensure the tournament will be a commercial success. World Rugby is fully anticipating a special and successful Rugby World Cup Sevens 2018 in San Francisco that will advance the development of the sport in an important rugby market. A statement read, "Rugby is about partnership, and we are advancing a limited amount of funding to USA Rugby, specifically related to upfront hosting costs. With a strong commercial and ticketing program, we are anticipating that this investment will be returned following the tournament." World Rugby have financially supported some Pacific Island nations in the past, but the fact that USA Rugby has needed help was described by one source as a sad state of affairs. The RFU and Quins are still minority investors in RIM, having each ploughed £1.4 million into the company and its now defunct live streaming service, the Rugby Channel, in 2015 and 2016 respectively, as a way of trying to crack America. Ticket sales have not been helped by both Wales and South Africa picking second-string teams. The Rugby Channel had to be bought out last month, having collapsed under the financial strain. In USA Rugby meeting minutes seen by Sportsmail, board chairman Will Chong raised the subject of acquiring a loan from World Rugby. The minutes from May say, multiple loan options were discussed. Now we can confirm a deal was agreed. Chong himself publicly valued RIM as worth between £15 to £22 and 4 months before it was declared in April in a letter from the board of directors, the task force to sort out RIM's financial issues, to Congress that RIM, as an ongoing concern, has no ability to successfully sustain itself as a business. He resigned on Thursday with immediate effect. This news of a bailout comes at a time when the Wales-South Africa match was publicly criticised by Premiership Rugby. The English Domestic League refused to release Worcester's Josh Adams, Bath's Luke Charteris and Exeter's Tomas Francis for the match as it falls outside of the agreed international window for tests to be played between June 9 and 23, and now Chief Executive of the league Mark McCafferty has said the match should never have gone ahead. "We're not sure why World Rugby authorizes these matches," he said. "It's just messy. Defined international windows are there, and that's when the matches should occur. You shouldn't be authorizing matches outside test windows and then expecting players to be released."